All right, everybody, what's up? You're listening to the SKA and GRINDCORE Enthusiast podcast, episode 30, with interview number 4 with special guest Eddy Rodriguez from MATAMOSKA and other bands, and we're gonna shoot the shit. And he's on live right now, fucking driving a car somewhere. So say what's up, Eddy.
What the fuck is up, internet? SKA and GRINDCORE enthusiasts. All you freaky motherfuckers out there on the interwebs.
For sure. How's your day going?
Pretty chill, man. I got to open at work today, so I'm done. I'm just kicking back now, getting creative.
Yo, that's what's up. Fuck the world.
420, blaze it.
Yup, for sure. All right, dude, we're going to do like a quick interview, so it's not going to be too long, so.
And I'll talk fast, too, so you know.
For sure. All right, dude, so first, we're going to do like a rapid, how about that, like a rapid questions. Is that cool?
I'm ready. Go ahead, right, whenever you're ready.
Here we go. Were you growing up in a household, a musical household?
Hell no.
So no, none of your parents or your sisters or your brothers played instruments?
I have one whole fucking cousin in my entire fucking family that plays music, and he's in Mexico, and this other fucker plays like indie rock, and it's all in English, and I can't get this dude to reply to my DMs.
Okay, so it's only you basically.
Yeah, I'm the only fucking one. Everyone else is like a math teacher or an architect or like whatever else.
Okay, for sure, dude. So you have the musical gene in you.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one carrying it.
Hey, you're like me, dude. In my family, no one plays either.
And look how you turned out. Damn it, I'm screwed.
Hey, I think I did a good contribution to the ska scene, LA.
You're right. Without you, it would be like It's a Wonderful Life. Like everybody would disappear and just fucking vanish.
Hey man, I kept fucking MATAMOSKA up afloat.
You did. I mean, I'll give you credit.
I'm not gonna even lie. I'm like, what the hell, dude? All my members just went to that band.
you got poached on me.
Hey man, I don't mind it. I think that's kind of cool. You know, I never pictured I would see you guys in MATAMOSKA, because that was my favorite band, seeing them back in the day, you know?
Oh, Jeff. No, and it's not the first time I've heard that. Like, all the way coming up, you know, and all the bands that I played, and people have said that. Like, holy shit, I never thought that this one kid
right.
who was just in the pits, who was just like, you know,
yeah,
some weird rando would be playing in the band, be
right.
playing in fucking Mata of all fucking bands, if anything.
But I saw that happening already, a future, because I go, that's how ska is. Like, you have to have, like, your backups and whoever's down to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I always remember, like, the image of you guys in fucking Descante rolling up to the gig with the fucking shopping cart and shit.
Yo. And a little side story.
Like, you do it.
Yeah.
By any means necessary.
Exactly.
DIY till you die.
Exactly, dude. We used to go fucking on the bus to fucking South Central to play Descanse.
I know. I think about that all the time. I'm like, bro, me too. I would get all wasted and then wait till I was sober and call my mom to pick me up.
Or you do the homie backup and just say, hey, man, we'll show up. Just let us borrow your gear.
Oh, my God. I know bands that to this day do that.
Oh, my God. That's so bad. They still do that?
Dude, I know a cat that shows up with no guitar.
Dude, fucking go to fucking thrift store, buy a fucking $50 piece of shit. What's wrong with people?
People are fucking crackheads. That's what's wrong with
They're
them.
fucking lazy, dude. Anyways. All right, dude, back to our questions. So I heard you're a big U2 fan, right? Is that your inspiration on bass or what?
You know what's funny? My friend was just asking me that too. He was like, you remember what you told me when I asked you 4 years ago what your favorite band was, and you said U2, and I said, fuck, I didn't say that. No. Yeah. I feel like U2 as a band, I used to like them a lot when I was in high school, but every year that I've been out of high school, they just get worse and worse, and like I care less and less.
Mm-hmm. And all right, so what age did you pick up the bass?
I started late, man. I didn't start until I was already in high school. I want to stay like freshman year of high school, and it was only because I couldn't get a hold of a guitar, like a 6-string.
Okay, so you're like, fuck it, I'll choose the bass.
Yeah, straight up, and I thought it'll be easier, right? Like everyone sees 4 strings, and they say, well, that's 2 strings less than a guitar, so that shouldn't be too hard. And sure enough, no, it was much harder.
Yeah. For sure, dude. And all right. So blah blah blah. And you went to Montebello High School, correct?
Yes, I did.
And back in those days, were like there was no ska or what? Because I was like I got out in 08. So how'd you get in the scene?
I think if anything, it was coming down already. Like it was like peaking.
Right.
And when I showed up, it was like already winding down a little bit. Because for example, you had like all the bands putting out CDs. Ocho put out a CD. Roko Bakoko put out a CD. Mata put out a CD. And that was like the goal of all these bands for such a long time. Like, oh, we're putting out the album finally. It had been like years in the making. And ever since then, of course, all these other bands have put out more albums and more CDs. But it hasn't been the same, you know?
Okay, so, and 2011 was your first ska experience, huh?
January 7th, 2011, Scott Court in East Los.
You're like exact.
Graphics. I remember exactly.
Exact the date, exact time.
Oh yeah, dude. Because you think when I was in Wisconsin, I was like a little like green. I was like rookie. I was like pre-rookie. I was fucking like I wasn't even a sperm yet. That's how little I knew. Like I rolled up to the ska show in my blue jeans and my blue ass like polo shirt, and I was like in shock at seeing all these people with 40s and smoking blunts. So I was like, "Ay, Dios mío, ay!" Oh,
it was a backyard show.
No, it wasn't even a backyard, Daddy. It was like right outside of Self-Help Graphics.
Oh, okay.
People were just like counting 40s.
Hey, man, at least your first show was around Self-Help Graphics. A lot of ska has been around that area.
I got lucky for sure. I had a really good time, and that's why I kept coming back, because I would fall over, I would eat shit in the pit, and people would just grab you by the fucking arms or whatever and throw you back in there. Dude, like over and over and over again. You would never just eat shit and get trampled on.
Dude, fucking Punto Rojo and Mascarados, we used to practice all the time around Self-Help Graphics. And play there.
Oh, yeah, fucking at Moy's house, right? At the lunch track.
Yeah. Yep. With Angel and them, CCT.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about, this way back.
Yep. Anyways, and your first band was LA Crooks?
LA Crooks.
LA Crooks, and they're still fucking playing.
I don't know. I thought they were, but I haven't heard shit from them in like 2 or 3 months now, so okay. I don't know. They went into hibernation again.
Yeah, fucking Diesel.
We're LA Crooks.
Too much to drink. Too much to drink. You alright?
Nah, man, nah. Ripping big old fucking ripped out of the pen over here. I'm dying.
Too much to drink. I was gonna say.
I have too much to drink.
Yeah.
Too much to drink.
Yeah, I put that song on the playlist.
That's a banger. That's a good song.
It's short, so I was like, all right, I'll put that one. So you're in LA Crooks for a while, and then your next band was what?
It wasn't even that long, man. To be honest with you, I think it was like 6 months or something. And after that, it was Los Tomados. It was a punk band.
So that was like a short run, though, huh? Correct?
Say that again?
That was a short run?
Oh, it's like they were all short runs back then, because I feel like I was just learning how to be in a band even. I didn't even know what that meant, what that was like. It took me a long time to really figure out how to be in a band, if that makes sense.
Took you a while, a lot of bands.
Yeah, dude. Well, because you know me, Danny. Like, I had a fucking drinking problem for a long time. I just didn't know how to fucking go to gigs or go to shows without being wasted all the time. I had a problem.
You're like fucking Renato, man. You better watch out.
Dude. Well, I remember I get it from you, asshole. I'll never forget that show at the tattoo shop. Remember you had your little Mascalos mask upside down and you couldn't play anymore?
I'm the influencer? What the fuck?
You were under the influence. You were an influencer, yeah.
Jesus, that was a bad day too, man. Anyways.
It was funny, bro. I think Lewis had to cover for you.
Yeah. That's that tattoo shop with and somewhere in downtown. Anyways. I remember.
Yeah,
after Los Tomados, then what was the next band?
I think that was Wisconsin at that point.
Oh wow! So my band was your fourth band.
Third. Yeah, because it was LA Crooks, Los Tamalos, and then I think it was Wisconsin.
Oh shit! I forgot how I asked you to just join the band, but I was like, "Hey, you want to join the band?" Huh? Like just like nonchalant.
Well, because you were playing bass at the time, and you play bass like shit. So I was like, "No, please, I'll do it. I'll do it. Just stop playing bass."
Oh, okay, so that's a good reason. All right, cool. And during your Descanse time, what was your favorite highlight or your favorite moment?
We always had fun, man. I feel like
I know.
we played a lot of good shows. We played nothing but good shows on Encounter.
We also played some shitty ass shows.
You know, knew like the Scadalos and stuff. Like Lewis was connected to those cats. It was just always good times hanging out with you know, you and fucking Lewis, Lamelli, fucking Eddy Pizza and shit, or recording. Remember we got to record with JQ before he you know he was anything, and now he's like since 2 years and he's huge. So it was all good times, man.
I know when we recorded with Joseph, I was like, oh shit, dude, he's doing it for free too. What a nice guy.
No, straight up, well, because he was learning too. You know, I feel like we all kind of came up together.
For sure. I wish that demo could have sounded a little more better with more horns, but it is what it is.
I bet you if we, you know, I thought about it too, man. Redoing some of those songs like with Esteban or with somebody, it'd be cool.
You know, Esteban was actually in Descanse like the beginning in 2008. You know that?
I know. I've seen the pictures.
Pictures?
Yeah, there's pictures of that day, dude. Like, there's like you're there. Esteban is there. Ernie is there.
Wow. There's probably like so much like material out there from our time.
It's on MySpace, bro. It all got deleted.
Oh my god, we could probably get it. I have a lot of videos still. I still haven't converted. You know.
On your old fucking camcorder and shit.
Yo, I got me some old ass black tapes, the little tiny ones.
Some tapes.
Some Traza Jamai days ones too.
Traza Jamai. Oh man, that was way before my time.
So, but I think our coolest moment, me and you on stage, was when we fucking did the Bastardo from Ultima Caída.
Oh, that was cool. I forgot all about that. Yeah, you're right.
Remember, and that show was with the fucking headliner was fucking Sectacore, and I didn't even like realize that.
It was the 3 stages one.
Yeah, where like everyone was playing at the same time.
It's too much. It was like fucking EDC or for SKA.
Yeah, so that was a cool show. All right, cool. And then Descanse, and then we had our little fallout. We had some reunion shows, right? Those are cool.
Yeah.
Too many, though. We should have stopped at like the first one. All right. And then after Descanse, you joined what?
I think after that, I floated around for a little bit, and I eventually landed in Echomal.
Oh, Echomal. Okay, and that was Mike's band, and then after Echomal was what?
I think that's when I started to jam out with Ecolecua a little bit.
Oh, that's right. I just see you just pop out and play. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because this dude, like, I learned, like, after a while, he'll just let anybody play, whoever wants to. It's like, anybody who here wants to go fast.
And now I
was like, I want to go fast.
And now the bass player from Ecolecua is in now the Paranoia. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, that's David. Yeah, that's not me.
So no one's in Ecolecua right now. Just what's his name, huh?
It's Chakas. And some other dude on bass and homie from Proyecto Macabro on drums.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, and then you joined Los Chiles Verdes.
You know what? No, it was Mascahuela, actually. I think that's how they heard of me, because of Ecolecua. The dude had seen me around, like, and he was like, yo, you know, we see you're kind of a young bass player coming up. You'd be interested in coming and jam out with us? And, you know, it kind of went from there.
Wow, they asked you like that?
Yeah, he sent me this whole, like, fucking interview questions and shit. It was all bullshit stuff.
Wow, who sent you that? The drummer?
Yeah, Chapu.
I saw him at work one time at Little Tokyo. He was like, ¿Qué pasó? Like, what? Rascahuela, ¿qué? Anyways.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, man. I'm telling you. I went from the bottom to the top like nothing.
Dude, when you hit me up, when you told me, like, hey, I may be in Rascahuela, I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. That was a cool moment.
Because I was really fresh back then, you know. I was
you were barely.
I think I was only drinking. My brain was like, you know, like a sponge. Like I could learn those tracks like really fast.
And in Rascahuele, how many shows did you play with them?
Not a whole lot, man. In the grand scheme of things, it was a bitch just getting these foods to rehearse. Like I would show up to rehearse, like, you know, every couple of days, and like I would go home 2 out of 3 days because these foods wouldn't show up.
All to be rankers.
Yeah, man. And it's hard when the guy in charge, the guy holding the fucking keys to the room is the guy ranking, because it's like, well, what the fuck?
Oh, I know, right? When you want to practice and you can't even practice.
That's why I'm thankful now that we have, like, you know, the lockout at Francisco's, and you just go whenever the fuck you want, man.
Yeah, Vernon. I was gonna say, and I saw you were on TV, huh? KTLA, like in the morning, or Escabele?
Dude, we had to be there like at 3, 4 a.m. or something stupid, and then right after I had to go take a final at Cal State LA.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
No, it's crazy. I had to drop off fucking Juan Lopez in Santa Monica at Santa Monica College.
Oh, Bobo. Fucking, so you felt like a little rock and roll, like, experience right there, huh? Like, hey, you got to report at 4 a.m. at showtime.
Damn, oh no, yeah, and then getting to play at the aquarium was really cool.
Fucking Long Beach, piece of shit. So that's a cool little moment. And then with Rascahuele, did you play with any big ska bands?
We played mostly reggae bands, man. I think we got like Mascatesta, that was one.
Okay, cool.
But also Los Cafres.
Oh,
and,
shit.
Who else do we fucking play
Gawana.
Anti-Doping, Onduana.
All right, cool. Pantheon, maybe?
Not while I was in the band.
Okay, cool. And then after Rascahuele, then it was Chile Verdes, correct?
Yeah, because, well, they were like brother bands. You know, they shared members.
Right, Secta and the singer.
And Troll.
Yeah, I'll see like every ska band in LA is like that, huh? They're like a brother band.
It's a matter of access, man. You know, if you can't get another trombone player, another drummer, another bassist, whoever, like, they're going to say, oh, hey, homie, do you want to just cover for right now? And then when we find someone, you know, whatever. And then sometimes you just stick around, you know?
Yeah, dude, fucking Descanse creation was built by Mascarado's leftover songs.
And Senior Peppers, no, wasn't any of that shit?
No, Sir Peppers is we kicked them out of the band and they got mad and they just started that band without our permission.
All the Descanse rejects?
Yeah, all the ones that said they couldn't hang or something, so we said, all right. Anyways, so after Chile Verdes, then you joined Matamoska?
Trying to remember. I think I floated around some more.
Jesus.
I wasn't really playing a lot. But I want to say, yeah, that sounds about right. That was like the next like main band I played in. Yeah.
And that's currently right now, 2024.
Yeah, and it's been a long time too, because I think I started covering for them like back when I was in Nebraska, so like 2014.
And what's the story?
10 years now.
What's the story with Juan being in Matamoska? How did that happen?
He covered, man, because there was a point in time where I was going through some shit. I was really busy trying to fucking graduate from Cal State. And they were doing a lot of tour dates, man. I couldn't make it out. Hector couldn't make it out. So, Juan is like number 3 on the list.
Oh, I see. I hope he did good.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, he did great.
I did teach him.
He's a good hang, man. People, they love Juan, so, like, it's less about how good you are and, like, how tolerable you are on tour and shit on the road.
Oh, I know, right? Juan's cool. Anyways, so, I was hearing, Matamoska currently, and I put that one song, Ska Show.
Yeah.
On the playlist, right? And I was hearing that song, and I'm like, man, Matamoska is turning white, or what the fuck?
You're not the first person to say that.
I was like, da, 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 da. I was like, man, it sounds like a fucking Nickelodeon song or something. But it's cool though. I like it though, cause the lyrics reminded me of when like I used to go to shows. You know.
We had to like basically do that album twice because we recorded it before the pandemic. And then we scrapped it and we kind of revisited it. And like a lot of the songs changed a lot. We cut a song. And also like we did everything. We did it Frankenstein, man. We didn't go into a studio we didn't meet up and record everything, in one day like you normally do it. Everybody did it on their own time at their own pace, and we sent him over. We sent all the stems and tracks over to Esteban, and he mixed it and sent it off to get mastered. And I think that had a lot to do with that sound. It had to do with the way that the horns were written, because I think the horns were in a vacuum. Basically, they recorded, they wrote on their own without interference from us. So I think it's interesting how most of the reaction that we've gotten is very, it's very white, it's very Bad Time Records, and not so much, wow, the production on this is very like.
Right.
It doesn't sound like you guys are all in the same room. So to me, that's actually a compliment, because it's saying like, dude, like this album is so fucking good, so put together that like you don't even care that we did this shit in our bedrooms.
Wow.
With like all Mickey Mouse. It's more about like the music and what the music says. You're listening to it. You're listening to the motifs and the horn lines. Like you just pointed out to me. You're saying it sounds this way to me. It doesn't sound janky or Mickey Mouse, like it doesn't sound like Pow Wow.
Yup. Haunted Garage Records, shout out.
Shout out.
What's it called? And you're telling me Esteban was a studio guy on that one, right?
He's been in for a while now.
Wow.
He's worked for other people too. He's pretty close to the cats from Inspector, all those cats. Pantheon. Actually, no, not Pantheon.
Out of Control Army. No? Hello?
Say it again?
Out of Control Army. With him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Well, that guy, he's our agent in Mexico now.
Wow. You got signed over there, huh?
He's the boss, man. He knows where to book us. He knows where to put us, like, for how long, and, whatever.
And, speaking of deals and all that, how was your show in Mexico with Royal Club?
Bro, it was a trip. So we played on Friday, and we headlined that show. And then Sunday was with Royal Club, and we opened for them, right? Friday, we got to play as long as we wanted. And, bro, people, like, they were singing the horn lines, man. They were singing the horn lines. It was intense. We had never heard that before in our lives. And it was also hot as balls in that place. Like, hot as the fucking Black Castle. So we were, like, dead after.
Wow, Black Castle, shout out.
Yeah, it was worse than the Black Castle.
Yeah.
But then Royal Club at the Udario, it was like the opposite. That place was really nice. It was AC.
Big.
And we only got to play like fucking like 25 minutes and like 10 seconds. But
okay.
And it was a tough crowd, man. We were chilling like at the entrance, selling merch. Like the way that it's set up over there in Mexico is that you can only buy merch before the show and after, not during. So people would come in and then they would decide then and there if they wanted to buy our shit or not, and then they would go. And most of the time they said no. They were like, "Oh, this is cute. Later."
Fuck. So you played 2 shows in Mexico City.
Only 2, yeah.
Only 2? Oh, man, I only played 1. 2's great.
We were gonna go back to. We had planned to go to play at SKA before the pandemic, but of course, that didn't happen.
Very good. How was what's it called? There's a difference between the Mexican crowd and the LA crowd, huh?
No, man, not so much as you would think.
All right, cool. Well, maybe at festivals, yeah.
I think if anything, they just like love the music more. People,
Yeah.
I think it's less the difference of the people in the crowd, and it's more the people everywhere else. Like everyone in this fucking country loves ska. Like we were in every Uber, and they were all like, "Oh yeah, we like ska. We know fucking Vasos Vacíos and Amargo Adios, man. Yeah, like they knew what was up."
Yeah, over there, like ska is like whatever to them. Like it's like, but over here in the United States, it's like fucking like, it's like made fun of. What was I gonna say? So in Mexico, blah blah blah. And how was the flight and all that? It was cool.
Say that again.
The flights.
The flights. The way over was chill, man. We flew out of Mexico. The way back was a little rough. We flew a different airline. Flying is always hard, man, because checking bags and shit is a drag. They screwed us over really bad this past weekend. They lost all our merch.
And you take your gear too, your bass?
Yeah, I just usually only take the bass. I'm looking into maybe getting like something smaller, like a headless bass or something weird.
Oh, for sure. And recently you just played fucking New Jersey, right? With fucking Hub City?
Yeah, man. We played in New Jersey. We played in Penn Salem, and then we played in Connecticut.
Damn, so you guys get booked for 3 shows and you just go over there or what?
We have to make it worth it, man. We have to book 3 shows. It's not worth it to just go over there for 1 show.
So it always has to be a weekend or like a 3?
Well, because it's stupid. Because it's fast. The point is to sell merch, basically, and we sold no merch this weekend.
Right.
On account of we didn't have any, so we kind of ate shit.
Damn. So you're paying for just to go over there too, kind of, huh?
It costs money to be in a band.
And you guys are a fucking circus. You have 9 members.
Yeah, dude. It's a full-time job, man. Keeping this shit going.
For sure. But you guys have a good following, and you guys been around since forever. I remember I've seen MATAMOSKA with a Padilla since 2001. Yeah, when I say that fucking year, that really fucking wow. So I'm really pretty cool and happy that I see MATAMOSKA still going. So, but we'll see what's up with you guys.
Me too, man. Me too. I'm happy to be a part of it.
For sure. And blah blah blah. What else we got here? I don't know. I think that's it. Oh, one last thing. I think the interview is concluded, but explain to the fans that don't know Bad Time Records. What's that?
I don't even know myself, but as far as I know, Bad Time Records is the label right now. It's what's happening. There are really only 2 big ska labels in the U.S. That are promoting new music. That would be Bad Time Records and Ska Punk International Records. We just played the Speed Fest this past weekend, and it drew a pretty big crowd, man. It was they were on the cutting edge. Let's say these people are into social justice and political issues. They write music, and the whole attitude is treat people fairly, ethically. It's a cool kind of environment, a cool kind of place to be, because there's people are just nice and accepting, and that's kind of what it is in a nutshell. That's a Bad Time. That's the vibe I got from it anyway. Is they make that kind of music. They're into new tone that is ska for the 2020s and for the future.
So is Bad Time Records like a new ska label?
They're not new, man. They've been around for a few years now. They have Cavite, Suicide Machines, I think, are on there.
Mustard Plug.
Bunch, man. Mustard Plug, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fuck you, Danny.
That's a trip so MATAMOSKA is on Bad Time Records with all these bands that you mentioned.
Correct. That's us. We're a Bad Time Records band. All
right. So I'm guessing in the future, maybe next year or this year, we'll see some releases from them or what?
We're gonna see releases for sure. It's in the can, man. We're already working on the next thing and then the next thing and then the next thing. Oh, we never just have one thing. We get bored,
So how many times has MATAMOSKA signed to a record company? Because I remember last time they signed to a company too.
That was before me. They had the Right Records thing. I don't know. I forget what happened there.
Oh, cool. So basically, MATAMOSKA, Esteban didn't take over, but he's pretty much co-headliner guy, right?
It's not that he took over, man. It's that Padilla, he works full time. Right. He's got to take care of his pops. He's got a life, man, and he's the oldest head. He's number 1. So who would be number 2? That would be Esteban. He's the kid in the band, the second longest.
That's right.
And it's hard for him, man. He lives in fucking Oregon, so it's more of a matter of no one else is gonna do it. I know I'm not, because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Damn, so everyone's all spread around, huh?
Our lead guitarist lives in fucking Bakersfield.
Oh, you guys are way far away then, huh?
I'm telling you, man, it's hard, but we make it happen. It's a miracle that this band exists at all, frankly.
Yeah, I see you guys on a lot of flyers. Oh shit, they're playing again. Oh, they're playing again.
This is the most we've played since the pandemic. We're full steam ahead right now.
Hey, and in the pandemic, you guys were pretty busy, huh?
Like I said, we were getting bored, man. I was getting cabin fever.
Oh, tell me about it. That's how every day I still feel that fucking shit.
No, and then you know what? Back then I wasn't even in. I was in Mata, but I had una mas too. I was in another band too.
So right now, it's just MATAMOSKA for you. That's full time your band, huh?
Yeah. I would like to branch out into some other stuff. My dream, you know, and you know, Danny, I would always like to play in a big stadium. You know, I want to play these really big shows where you know I could be on a big screen and shit, and people have to like sit up really far away, like and they have to pay a lot of money to get up close. Like that's where I want to be one day.
Wow, so you wanna be the U2 experience.
It would be cool. It's not hard, man. I know. At my job in downtown, the bass player from Incubus was there like last year, and you know, and that's fucking Incubus, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's right there. It's within my reach. I gotta be a little smarter and you know, maybe do a little more work, learn some theory, and then maybe I can get some really nice gigs.
Well, you did get a little glimpse of that for that Mexico show, right? That arena show. So.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, yeah, dude. Like they loved us. They loved MATAMOSKA, and it was a trip to build.
Did anyone record that, or what the fuck? I can't even find footage of that.
It's on YouTube. If you look up Gato Calavera, MATAMOSKA Lunario, you'll find it.
No, not that one. The other show, the big one.
There's at least one clip. Yeah, if you go, do me a favor, Daddy. Go to YouTube and type MATAMOSKA. At the top, it'll say recently uploaded. Like it'll show you like the last few ones that are uploaded. You
guys should have documented it, like on the plane and all that.
Oh, fuck yourself. We did. It was on our Instagram story.
Instagram, no mames.
Documented. Why? I'm gonna remember.
That's Mexico. That's a big thing, man.
It was, and we had a great time, and we made a lot of money with selling merch.
Yeah, you made a lot of pesos.
Hell yeah, and we got paid in fucking dollars, bitch.
I'm happy Esteban went over there too, cause he don't go to Mexico.
He's happy. Yeah, it was a dream come true for him, literally. And
really?
He'd already been too. He just hadn't played with us.
Well, remember, cause he's from Tijuana, correct?
Yeah, but he's had his residency for a minute now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cause he told me a long time ago, like, nah, I can't go to Mexico. I can't go anywhere. And I told him, hey man, you better fucking
honestly,
just behave.
That's what this band has on a lot of bands from LA. That's it. Like, if we didn't have that, we would be way behind. The fact that we can leave the country. Yeah,
I give you guys advice. Try to behave if you want to go to Canada, you know, and play.
No, we don't play, man. I know a guy, or the cat from Long Beach of All Stars went to fucking Japan, and like they were suspected, like they just suspected homeboy of having weed on him, and they sent him to jail for like a month.
Oh, in Canada?
In Japan.
Oh, in Japan, yeah. Dude, I can't believe people go to jail for the vape, and the vape is like stupid, not even doing, like not even hard, like, you know, dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Jesus. Anyways, all right, cool. So we'll be seeing MATAMOSKA on Bad Time Records, and a lot of releases and many goodies, right?
Yeah, man, we got some something old, something new, you know, like the wedding, like they say.
For sure. And I like how you guys mix it up with like old MATAMOSKA songs and then your new stuff too.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Yeah, we get people bugging us to play old jams all the fucking time. We're sick of it, so you know, might as well record them so that way you can be like, here, just play it. We're not gonna play it for you though.
Bro, I went to the, you know, Chucky, that song Chucky.
How could I forget?
He got a job, that one.
No, tell me which one.
That song is like almost like it's like forward to me, because the lyrics, like, I relate to it so much, and that song, like, I went to the release show for that a long time ago in Southgate.
You fucking dinosaur.
2002, I think that was the year.
I was 8 years old, Danny.
Fuck, and when it's cool because, like, they would be, like, in the front by the year, the whole MATAMOSKA guys, and all the fans will get it, will enter the Allen Theater, and everyone will get a CD from them. We'll be like, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, all right, so, any last words, and where can the fans find MATAMOSKA stuff? What's the websites?
As far as I know, I think we actually do have a freaking website or whatever. Google it, but you know, we're on all the usuals: Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music.
And merch?
Anywhere you listen to music, quite frankly. We have fucking cassettes. We got CDs.
For
We
sale.
have vinyls. If you really want to listen to it, you're gonna find it. If not, you're not. You know, that's all I gotta say on that.
And what would one word describe or would tell someone like the sound of Matamoska, like in one word, or like, you know, a new fan?
I can't find one word. Best I can do is mix Oingo Boingo with like Sublime and fucking like Tears for Fears and like Velvet DeVoe and Keith Sweat and Drake and Kendrick, like, you know,
Drake.
Just take everything you like right now and mix it with all the shit that you like from back then that your parents may have liked, and that you kind of get Matamoska.
And your songs are getting political, or what?
They were always political, man, because there's a lot of fucked up shit in this world, and it kind of, you know, it's we can't shut up about it. It's too fucked.
Oh, okay, cool. So maybe Matamoska on a Skarniki album soon.
That would be cool, yeah. Skanarchy in the USA.
From Bad Time Records, maybe. You'll see. Maybe when Trump goes in office. And any last words and shout outs? And thank you again, Mr. Eddy, for having this interview with me, finally.
No, man, well, you know, shout out to you, Danny, because
hey, thank you.
I feel like if without you, we wouldn't have, you know, you created a monster. Without you, we wouldn't have Esteban Flores. Without Esteban Flores, Matamoska may very well not exist right now.
There you go. That's facts, gentlemen. For sure, dude.
No, but really, thank you, Danny, for doing this, because I feel like I talk about this a lot, how all these shows and backyard gigs and shit that we've gone through over the years, like, nobody cares, right? Like, it's just you and me that really talk about it. Like, nobody really cares until you put it on audio and on tape and you record a whole podcast. Then now you have, like, at least something where you can play it for somebody, and they'll be like, you know, Puto Rojo, who's that? What band are they talking about? Who is that? Like,
yes,
and then
sir.
you can kind of, it leaves like a kernel of an idea, like a little popcorn that can go off in people's head, and they can ask questions, you know, that they wouldn't otherwise have.
Hey, yes, sir. And my again, I found ska very young when I was 11 years old, right here in Montebello, going to the school districts and shit. And I got lucky, man, finding a CD and finding girls that like ska, and they invite me to gigs and shit. And I was lucky.
I agree. No, and that's how it happened for me too. That's how it happened for me too, Danny. I made friends, and they were like, "Oh, like, you know, we're going to the show. You want to come?" And
Exactly.
it was like, I don't know what's up with that. I'll go check it out.
Yeah, you build a community.
Enough, you know, it led me to people like you, and people like Esteban and Padilla, and, you know, all these other chats and all the other bands I played in. You know, and it's always been really hard for me to make friends. So I'm really thankful for the relationships and the bonds that I've formed playing music.
Yes, sir. And it also teaches you how to dance and the basics of...
I don't know about that one.
Okay, for me it does. And then also, when you learn ska, you learn basics of music too. So that's why I love ska, because you learn other shit and you could go beyond ska too, you know?
And I think it almost even is like a gateway drug into a little bit of history, because, you know, without World War II, because what is ska, right? Ska is basically what happened when these cats, the World War II GIs went to Jamaica and brought all these R&B and American music records, and people in Jamaica wanted to play them, and they got it just wrong, and they played ska instead somehow.
That's right. The jazz.
Yeah, they were just trying to play jazz, but they were like, it's oh yeah!
Yeah, and that's why we still have bands that are playing Supernova, like bands called the New York Jazz Ska Ensemble.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. They go back. They go hard.
So there's bands out there still doing the old school ska jazz stuff, which is badass. Like Hepcat, rest in peace, and everyone else.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to, like, Jump with Joy, man. I always loved Jump with Joy. I wish they were still around.
Shout out to Los Hooligans.
Los Hooligans. Fucking Yeska. Fucking Mental Brewer. They're still around.
For sure. And shout out, if everyone's listening to in the ska scene, there's going to be a ska show with the Israelites and the Stadians.
Nobody's fucking listening. Shut up, Daddy.
September 15th in downtown LA.
I'll be there. I'll try to be there.
For sure. Well, anyways, Eddie, thanks again for talking to me, and always pick it up and keep on skanking in the free world.
Yeah, man. Later, buddy.
All right, thank you, buddy.
That's a sin. When the weekend comes, yeah, we'll do it again. Cause it's a Sky Show in my neighborhood. A ghetto Sky Show in my neighborhood. Yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, that's a Sky Show in my neighborhood. A ghetto Sky Show in my neighborhood. To drink today, fuck it, just some more anyway. Fuck the but don't give a fuck, cause no matter what I still stay up. Fuck you if you have some stick the 40 in your face. Well, I'm fucked up, but don't give a fuck. Cause no matter what, I still stay up. Decades goes in my lungs. You smell my decades and you get sprung. I smoke the indicas and the sativas, but at the hash bar is where I see ya. Wait, hold on. That shit was weak. Gotta pick this shit up. Pick it up. Fuck the butt, don't give a fuck. So no matter what, I still stay up. Fuck you if you have something to say. Watching the 40 in your face. Well, fuck the butt, don't give a fuck. So no matter what, I still stay up. You like the track. You like the track. I'm not sure. style.